I can't believe I never told this success story. Here's how I manifested 2 business class seats in a row on one flight. So at the time, I was flying from Europe to Australia, which is a pretty long flight. I think it's like 24-ish hours. And it goes over Dubai, which is a layover. So it's like 5-ish hours to Dubai, and then the rest is all in one flight. So my family and I were pretty frequent flyers just because we had family in Australia we used to visit at least once a year. And we would usually have like all kinds of points saved up. But this time around, we had not enough points left. And before you come for me, I fly business class due to health reasons, but due to my poor planning at the time, because to be fair, I was putting myself through college. I was working a full-time job. But if you know anything about college in Australia, it's expensive as a permanent resident, and my parents refused to pay for it, which fair enough. My poor planning, not their problem. And we did try to figure out a solution, but after a really long discussion, my dad just said to me, you know what, forget it. You're gonna fly economy. You'll just have to deal with it. And I was not looking forward to it because at the time, I was not under treatment for what I usually fly business for. So I knew it was gonna be a very long, a very painful, and potentially little bit threatening flight to me because I never know if I actually make it by myself. I can have like dizzy spells, fainting spells, things like that. So, and just being in a lot of pain, sometimes I can't even get from point A to point B. So I was a little bit concerned, I'm not gonna lie. And then I was like, wait a minute, why won't I just manifest? So what I did is I actually had a picture from the last time I flew business class, but you can print one out. The chairs in and of itself, they don't feel that much different. But what I did is I started visualizing myself in that seat. I smelled the food. I saw the TV in front of me. I felt the seat underneath me. And one of the things that I need that economy doesn't provide is the fact that it can like lay down flat. And I did that when I was in bed. So when I was laying in bed, I was just visualizing. We come to the airport and they tell me we have an upgrade, but only until Dubai. Which, by the way, we got that upgrade, I think, for like $120 or something, which is, if you know anything about the price difference in upgrades, is asinine. But I was like, you know what, whatever. At least I have one. I don't want to be ungrateful. But for some reason, something inside of me kept saying, keep manifesting. I manifested while landing in Dubai. I manifested at the gate. I asked the lady at the gate and she was like, plane is full. I manifested while stepping onto the plane. I manifested while I was being sat in my economy seat, which at that point, there was no reason for me to keep going. But that's the thing I always tell you. Circumstances don't matter. The hell's not up to you. Keep going. The plane took off. I still kept going. 20 minutes into the flight, the dude from the couple next to me breaks his TV. Chain reaction. Due to a broken TV, bumped up to business class 40 minutes into the flight.